Right. Okay. I have made some very minor uh, off-screen adjustments. I think principal among them is I finally killed that thing over there, and I got myself a little reward. So I'm gonna go run down to the MAM on one of the other improvements I made. This nonsense right here, this took me far, far too long to build. Oh, steel production is upcoming. That's pretty. You notice that stacks on stacks on stacks of storage containers that I am making such complete use of that even my rotors are backed up.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm just talking about destroying everything I've built so far.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it's a mood. I'll take more of those. Do I have more
You gonna
rotors up here?
rebuild it and make it better?
That is the idea, I think. Here. Gonna go down here.
Well,
And I am just shutting down this production over here. And I think also this production, yeah. I should have less of a rotor backup as a result of that.
when a woman gets to become a certain age, she longs to become not a dark lord but a queen. Beautiful and terrible as the dawn, treacherous as the sea.
Right, that all sounds correct.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to do some ma'am research. Hello, ma'am.
Tool belt has been expanded.
Okay, thanks. That I knew that. That's why I expanded the. That's why I did expanded tool belt research. But okay. Quartz.
So, anyways,
Anywho's.
like, there's a lot of wacky shit in the Silmarillion, and all of it's garbage except for like one character in that book.
You talking about the wolf? The
I'm
wolf.
talking about the wolf.
You talking about the wolf?
I've already talked to you about Huan
You.
the Wolfhound, haven't I?
Oh, I assume you've talked to everyone about Huan the Wolfhound.
Of course, Huan the Wolfhound's fucking incredible.
Tell me again about Huan the Wolfhound, though.
Okay,
Let's put it
so
on the record for
Huan,
posterity.
Orome, one of the fucking gods of Middle Earth, used to own Huan the Wolfhound.
Mm-hmm.
But back when the elves lived in heaven, you know, way
As
back
one
when
does.
Middle Earth was new. Yeah, as one does. Like, when they were sailing off into the east or whatever? That's where they were going. They were going back to heaven. But only elves and Frodo can do that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, Heaven's got a very, very strict immigration policy, from what I understand.
Yeah, but humans get their own special gift from, uh, from fucking God because they're his favorite, so they get to die.
Honestly,
I'm
the
not
best
kidding.
gift.
Yeah. Like, they get to die of natural causes. And they
I've
don't have
got
afterlife.
steel.
Steel
They
production
don't.
unlocked. Foundry grants access to new, simple steel parts.
I've got
An
to
additional
refresh your
project
stream
part
because
can now be
it's
constructed. Progress to the next
being
phase
shitty.
is now possible.
This dude was the size of a horse. This is Huan the Wolfhound.
Yes.
Size of a horse. Destined to speak 3 times before he died. And he could not be killed unless it was by the greatest wolf that ever lived. So, our boy Kelligorm, who we don't care about, uh, fell in love with some lady, an elf lady, because I mean, elves are gonna, I don't know, elves
Elves
be
gonna
fucking elves.
elves.
Yeah, they're just gonna be fucking elves. Especially like early on in Middle Earth when they hadn't even finished with they were like, okay, we're not gonna let the humans in. We're not gonna let the humans in yet, because everything's not finished. Um, everything's busy. We're really busy working on it. It's not the Age of Men yet. Uh, but yeah. So,
We'll get around to it.
way back when, like, there were elves who were like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go over here in the forest, and you're not allowed. And so Kelligorm was like, fuck that. So he went into the elf forest. Okay, so like Kelligorm and his brother kidnapped Luthien Tenuviel, but
As
and
one does.
Kelligorm wanted to marry her, which one was like, nah, that's kind of shitty, dude. And he helps Luthien escape. Um, and at
Wait,
one
didn't he
point,
also help kidnap her? I'm sorry. I'm already
I'm
lost.
I was mistaken. He did not help to kidnap her.
Okay, okay. Cool, cool.
It was Kelligorm and his brother. Um, and
I think I'm losing ya.
had to steal a Silmaril, which is one of the things the Silmarillion is about. They're really pretty jewels. Oh boy, my browser encountered an error while decoding the video. Error 3000. Great. Okay, there we go. It's better. So, anyways, hey, you gotta go steal this thing from Sauron. You know, the Dark Lord Sauron, the dude who's
You
got
know,
Hell
Sauron, the
Castle,
Dark Lord.
Hell Castle, and also a bunch of orcs who used to be elves before they were seduced by the dark powers. I don't remember exactly. Whatever.
Honestly,
They were twist.
same.
Yeah, they were twisted and
Made
honestly
much
rip
cooler.
made much cooler. Yes. Unfortunately, there's no lady orcs, so they all did Mpreg.
Well, it
Uh,
happens. Okay. Production, constructor, assembler. Foundry. Here it is. So, and it's iron ore that I need, right? That copper stuff. Ugh, copper. All right. I anticipate regretting this a lot, but uh, let's just get rid of all of this. What if I put you right here?
Okay, how's my fucking voice quality?
Uh, hear you so far?
Okay, good.
Oh, this absolute mess in waiting. Mm-mm. I don't like this.
That
I
sure is a
don't like
conveyor
this.
belt. What's going on? What's going on?
So this conveyor belt is going to be the foundation of my steel production.
I see.
I already got the iron ore coming in, got this foundry, this makes steel. I just need to collect this to my coal production, which is somewhere over there, 3 miles in the sky. Uh, I also need to, I think, eliminate this. Just eliminate this. Or turn this into a second constructor. This is going to be a second constructor. Which means you're going to go back to being plates, and you're going to have to be rods. Oh, God. This is already a mess. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I got this. Give me just a shit ton of plates and call me dinner, because we are getting some messy coal production or messy steel production started. It doesn't look pretty yet. It's not going to look pretty for a while, but this is all in service of making hypertubes. A whole hecton. This walkway that I've created is also absolutely not going to be. Oh, you. Oh, you. You silly fire-breathing things. Oh, good, there's multiple of you. I'm going this way for just a minute. Just a minute. I'm gonna hop on this and let it carry me further away. Well, that was rude of you, and frankly, I'm not happy. And I think you know that. That's one. I don't even know where the other one went.
It's complicated. Like, you know how Elrond's daughter and Aragorn got married and all that?
L. Ron Hubbard?
Elrond, Elrond, the fuck, what was? Hold on.
I'm sorry, you've just tied the Lord of the Rings universe into Scientology, and I'm excited suddenly to see exactly where this is going.
Elrond, with a D at the end of it, not L. Ron Hubbard.
That has a
Elrond,
D
you
at the
know.
end of it.
Fuck. You know, the dude played by Hugo Weaving.
Let's assume I do know.
You know Lord of the Rings, right?
I have heard of this property.
Fuck. Okay. Never mind then. So, anyways, so they're like, hey, like the king of the forest elves is like, break into break into break into Hell Castle where Sauron lives and bring me one of those real fancy jewels, the Silmarils. So he's like, yeah. So Kellegorm is like, yeah, sure, I got this. I got Huan the Wolfhound with me. Everything will be fine. So they break into Hell Castle. I Hell Castle. I can't remember the fucking name of it. Mordor, that's it.
Ah,
They
yes,
break into
Mordor.
Mordor. They steal a Silmaril, and while they're getting out, they're like, Huon's like, I'll hold him off. I can't remember if he uses one of his 3 times when he can talk for that, or if he just does it. But Sauron's like, oh, this bitch. He's destined to die only to the greatest wolf who ever lived. You know what? I'm just going to turn into the greatest wolf to ever live. Dude gets fucking bodied by a dog.
And
Gets
honestly,
fucking
such a good
bodied.
boy.
Just the best wolf. The best wolfhound. The best dog.
The best boy.
Exactly.
Hello, Mr. Slug. Maybe I'll turn this area into, like, factory something or other later. But I just couldn't resist your yellow. Your yellow is so irresistible. So, this good boy body slams Sauron. Uh, the the grand villain of the famous trilogy just beefs it straight away.
Wait, did you know that Sauron has a fucking boss?
You've mentioned this.
Yeah, his name's Morgoth, and he used to be his name used to be Melkor, and he used to be one of the gods who was making everything. But then he was like, to this turbo god, he was like, I'm gonna be a dick. I can't remember exactly why, but he was like, I'm gonna be a dick. I'm gonna steal these Silmarils, and I'm gonna make all the things on Middle Earth worship me or whatever. I don't know, but so he does that,
So he does that.
and then they put him in prison in heaven for like, I don't know, for a fucking while.
The only crime
And
fitting of his punishment, going to heaven.
I mean, it's prison, it's heaven prison, but it's
I
yeah.
mean,
So they
that's a joke, but that's also serious. Heaven sounds like it sucks. It's just elves. It's just elves who can't die. That sounds torturous.
you can't even kill those elves. Fuck those elves.
Those elves can't even kill themselves. They're
They don't
just
even.
they're just beset by ennui, I assume.
I don't know. Probably.
Beset, I say. Anyways,
So
heaven prison.
Melkor. Yeah. So Melkor gets out. They let him out because he's like, I have seen the error of my ways, but he totally hasn't. He's a fucking dick. And he starts being a fucking trickster motherfucker. Ruins everyone's day forever.
Mm-hmm.
And makes everyone hate each other.
And
I don't.
honestly, those heaven elves were probably relieved to have him mix things up a little bit. They knew he was lying. Don't tell me they didn't know. They were just okay with it.
I mean, they were really dumb, and like no one had really lied in heaven before. So like,
What an innovator.
yeah, what an innovator. Heard little bits and pieces about the most important bit, Huan the Wolfhound. So
The most important uh, and probably only important bit, I would posit.
yeah. One of my friends
Oh god.
gets all up in arms about some dude named Glorfindel or whatever. But I looked it up, and apparently that's also the name of some other elf who was in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, like in the books, and didn't even do jack or shit.
Mm,
Uh,
neither Jack nor
but
shit.
but apparently that might have just been another dude whose name was also Glorfindel, like named after that guy.
I
And
mean,
it's
you
like,
gotta respect fantasy authors who don't feel obligated to give everyone different names. We've
but
we
and
we had
also
we had two presidents named John Adams and two presidents named George Bush, and this country hasn't been around for 10,000 years. Some people can have the same name. Perfect. Or tolerable. Let me check here. Select recipe. Steel pipes are not a complicated recipe, neither are steel beams. Steel pipes are the first step in my path to global domination. Steel goes here, makes pipes. Pipes go here, make being stored in my ever-growing tower of storage. Cool. I didn't need to be up here, I just wanted to do that.